Favorite Thanksgiving food?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Dressing, cranberry sauce.
Interesting. Okay.
Dressing, not stuffing.
I just put out the injury reports. I think everybody's like tweeting this injury report. Question.
Oh, wow.
It's a long list.
Speaking of that subject, how are you guys approaching all the injuries that you've been dealing with and not using it as an excuse?
I think the unique thing about this team that mimics the city is the resiliency in the face of adversity, right? Nobody could have foresaw the type of adversity that we faced this season, but that's not in our DNA to look for pity or look for sympathy in that. First of all, nobody cares. Most people don't care, and the rest of them are glad you got them, those problems. But that's not our MO. Our MO is to see it as a challenge and see it as an opportunity, and to put our best foot forward and go in light of that. And that's how this team has always responded to adversity, and I think it mimics the city, and it's one thing that I appreciate probably the most about the culture of this place is that response to adversity, because nobody really wants adversity. Everybody wants success, but in this game, I think I appreciate adversity more because it helps you relate to more people. Because there's a lot more people going through adversity than people going through success. And I think when you go through that, it's all about how you handle it. That's what shows what kind of person you are. It's not if you succeed or if you fail or get knocked down. It's how you respond to when you succeed and how you respond to when you go through hardships. And I think that's an opportunity to be a light to so many people in the way that you respond to it. And that's the season where you are. That's what's going on. And understand that the storm doesn't last always. And so you just keep going forward. And it's an opportunity for great things to happen. And so I think that's how I look at it and how I process it. The energy in our locker room is good, and we see this challenge coming in tomorrow, and looking forward to that and making the most of it.
Did you get a chance to catch up with Drew today before practice?
Yeah. It's interesting to see Drew in a different space now, and we don't just talk, here at the facility. We talk off the field a lot. We've grown quite close off the field, and so it's amazing kind of seeing him come back and understanding he's going to be celebrated tomorrow at the game, and the way he's transitioning, and that's what we were catching up on a lot about. What is it like, being on TV now full time? What's the dynamics of that? What the preparation of that looks like, and me just kind of hearing that world from him. It's amazing to see how he's transitioned, and it's amazing that he's coming back and being celebrated for all he's done for this team and this city, which is it's amazing, and incredible journey. So super happy, always happy when I get a chance to see him. But we're just catching up.
Just knowing the effort he always put into preparing for games, he's probably pretty ready for this as a broadcaster too, I imagine.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what he compared it to. A lot of the broadcasts is the same, like preparing for a game. And he could explain it a lot better than I can. But knowing what he put into the game, I'm sure he's putting that same amount or more into that space. And so he'll be successful in whatever he does.
He said he would have no trouble being an objective professional. Do you buy that?
Say that again?
He said he'd have no trouble being an objective professional. He said he didn't have trouble doing that with Purdue, but I mean, he probably has a lot of deep personal connections with coaches and players who are still playing on this team.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And I wouldn't know what that's like, being in that space and what, but I'm sure he knows how to do his job and get his job done. And he probably doesn't take it personal when he has to say certain things, and hopes that other people don't take it personal. He just has a job to do.
I know you'll always put a big emphasis on takeaways, but when they're not coming as frequently as you would like these last few weeks, is there anything you can change, any more you can do, or you just keep plugging away?
You keep plugging away, and certainly in this game you can always get better. And so I think that's the thing that creates those takeaways is playing fast and playing physical and being efficient and in the right spot at the right time. So it's be more efficient, be faster, be more physical, and they'll come. And so we've certainly been a defense that has been able to create a lot of takeaways in the past, and so I don't plan on that changing anytime soon.
Mario, even with you guys not practicing the way you normally do, doing a lot of walkthrough stuff this week, how hard is it to turn around and play 4 days after playing Philly, just like physically in the body?
It's a grind, but it's a part of the job, and I think the better you can handle that process and how fast you can turn around from a Sunday to a Thursday, a lot of that is in your process. Certainly you got to be more efficient in how you study film because you don't have as much time to prepare for the opponent, so you have to try to be efficient there. You don't have as much time to recover the body, so you have to be efficient there. Sleep and hydration is extremely important, and the better you can take, recover your body, the faster that you can play, the better you can, your body will be ready to hold up for the game, and the more efficient you can be on the film, it just gives you a little bit of an edge.
Demario, I know it's a different type of offense that you faced last week, especially with what Jalen Hurts does. But are there some similar things that Josh Allen can do just in terms of extending plays and being a threat running as well? He's playing extremely high level, a very talented individual. Strong arm, can make all the throws. This past couple of years has really been dominating the league, and his athleticism is remarkable as well. And he's not, though he can stand in the pocket and beat you with his arm, he also can keep plays alive. He can run out in space. He's not a quarterback that's looking to go down and slide. A very dynamic quarterback.